How's it going, guys? Today I'm back with a miter saw station video that hopefully makes up for not having a video in quite some time. Really, the reason behind that was just college has been taking up a lot of my time, and I didn't have the money to buy all the stuff for this project. So it took me a long time to get everything lined up and be able to build this. But now that I have it all set for you guys, hopefully you enjoy this video, and let's go ahead and dive right in. If you'd like to build this project, here's everything you'll need. On my cabinet side pieces, I'm going to go ahead and cut a 3/4 inch by 6 inch notch in the front, and on the back side, I'm going to go ahead and cut a 6 inch by 6 inch notch on the back. That's going to allow my dust collection to slide in behind there. Now that I have all my boards cut for my cabinets, I can go ahead and prep these for assembly by drilling out the pocket holes. Now that I have all the wood prepped for assembly, I can go ahead and construct the cabinets. I'm going to start the assembly by tacking on these 2-inch shelf supports about 9 inches apart. Now that I have it assembled far enough to where I can put it on the ground, I'm going to go ahead and add the top piece. So I just got these doors mounted on here, and I'm really happy with how well they come together. There's not too big of a gap, and they seem to swing very nicely. One thing I do want to point out is that on these shelves here, they're not actually nailed into the runners. They can slide out if I need to. That way I can access something in the very back, only if I have to. I was originally going to plan on setting them in with some nails, but I decided after I built it that it would maybe be a better idea just to leave them like this. And then when I don't need it, I just push it back in without a problem. This is a little bit cheaper than buying drawer slides for them, so I don't really have to worry about spending all the money on that. And if I want to, I can wax the runners as well. So that's just kind of an added bonus I thought of after I built the actual cabinet. But now I'm not quite done with this. I need to add a few more things. So on the doors here, as soon as I let go, you can tell that they go ahead and swing right open. Now, one easy fix for that is just by taking some magnets and drilling a hole, setting them in place here with some epoxy, and then on the inside of the door here, I'm going to add some really small screws. That way you can go ahead and catch the magnet, and that will keep the door shut. I'm also going to be adding some quick door pulls here, just so that I can easily access the door, and it's going to dress up the cabinet a little bit more. One thing I should point out here is that the magnets I bought weren't very strong, so it wasn't able to stick to the screw that well. So I just went ahead and added another magnet on the inside of this door, but that fixed my problem real quick. So the last thing I need to do is cut a board that spans from this cabinet to this one, and that's where I'm going to set my miter saw station. Unfortunately, I don't have enough boards to put one solid piece here, so I'm going to actually do two pieces and just spin it that way, and hopefully it will just kind of blend together and still look good. Now before I forget, I need to cut out a 6" by 6" notch on the back of one of my boards. This is going to allow me to run my PVC pipe up and through to my miter saw. So that wraps up how to build a miter saw station. I gotta say I'm extremely happy with how this project came out because it gives me a ton of extra storage in my workshop. And the great thing about it is I don't have to worry about the dust getting on my tools or whatnot that I have stored inside these cabinets since I added these doors on here. So that's definitely a benefit compared to the other workbenches I've made in my past. Plus, I'm really happy with being able to carry out some type of dust collection system behind this cabinet, pretty much keeping it concealed so nobody really knows it's there, but it's also going to be accessible to my miter saw. I'll be able to feed out a pipe from the bottom to my table saw, my bandsaw, as well as a pipe over there to my lathe and whatnot. So I have plenty of options for my dust collection system now, and hopefully I can get a project up about how to set up dust collection sometime in the near future here. But if you guys enjoyed this, as always, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're new, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. I try to put a lot of time and effort into these videos, so it'd really help me out a lot if you guys did subscribe. That's it for now. If you guys want to check out some more shop projects, here's some of the ones that I did in